Hello everyone and welcome to the second server tour, and as has been a while again, unfortunately, but that's because I was off, and we had an NDA about our main project where we were working on, since Tango developed this mainly, and well, we didn't want to show it before his tutorial was out, and so now it's out, now we can do our server tour, and now we can show you more stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to make the next server tour within a shorter time period, of course. And by the way, if you haven't noticed it yet, you might notice it now. I got a new headset, and that's also because I could afford it due to the donations for the scooter, so I got both, and well, you might notice a difference in the sound quality, I hope at least, and I also noticed a difference in my sound quality, obviously. So that's pretty cool. Let's get started with all the new stuff we got. And first of all, the spawn here hasn't changed much. It's still a crappy area with just temporal farms and stuff. This walkway over there, this highway, is the so-called Schweinebahn by Wubby, and he already made 2 videos about it, so you should probably check it out if you're interested in what this is doing. And well, so in general, a lot of Zipcrowd members are doing videos now, and well, just check them out. I will link them in the description. And now I'm going to check out the first bigger project we were working on in the meantime. So let's go to the Nether and see what's up there. So, as you can see, the area here has changed a lot. And I think, well, I can't see anyone besides Philip because the others probably teleported in afterwards, and the new version is completely glitchy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, Cavo. So who has built this again?
Marcy.
Marcy.
Marcy, I think, yeah, but it's kind of temporary.
Yeah, so we are probably going to add some, well, the minecart railways, but this is already a very quick connection. I think Rob made it. Rob, can you maybe relog so I can see you as well? You're invisible.
Okay.
Hey. So this tunnel here is directly leading to the witch farm, or the area in the swamp where there are the 4 witch huts. And yeah, so at the moment you don't need any minecart rail here, but it's a very short connection anyway, so sprinting is probably even quicker because you don't need to get in and out. Over here, this is the original portal which leads to our stronghold, which is in the middle of the perimeter, and over here we can go into the middle of yeah, the area at the surface. So here we are in our new swamp, and I think it doesn't really look like a swamp anymore, and this is mainly because of the idea from Philip and Panda. So how did it come to this crazy idea, Philip?
Well,
We didn't like cave.
yeah, we were just flattening out perimeter, and then we would have had to light up caves, and then we thought, well, let's just dig it out instead.
Yeah, in case they will ever add burning out torches, you know. Okay.
Yeah, of course, that's exactly what we thought. Yeah.
Also the slime chunks. I mean, there are a few reasons why a perimeter like this is better. Also less lag.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
well.
the server doesn't need to send all the chunks anymore.
That is pretty cool. So let's check a look around. You can still see those floating witch huts all over the place. And Dockham just joined us. Hey Doc, we are currently recording.
Oh.
No problem. Just just say hi. Okay. Yeah, so we are showing around the perimeter here, and we set up haste and speed beacons, so you can always see 2 beacon beams in each corner here. And the interesting fact is as well that, well, at the moment everything is exactly overlapping, so we can completely dig in full speed here, and that's why we hooked up a very quick sorting system here. And so let's first of all show you the idea of Rob here. I'll get up to the walkway up there again. And yeah, so maybe you can explain what you did in the corners.
Well, we were having to run back to the center of the perimeter every time with loads of cobble and dirt and gravel. So I decided to make these item paths down below that feed into this central item elevator and then into the sorting system. So if you go to the corner over there, you would throw down your stacks just down to the water pool down below. You see that?
Yeah, let's
and then
just
they move along.
Throw in some cobblestone here, and it's just a very quick mock-up, but really, really efficient, because yeah, you save a lot of time when instant mining here with carrying all the stuff away. And let's go and check the center here, and maybe we can actually see the stuff rising. And I don't have an ender pearl left anymore. Can anyone throw me one down, please?
Need an enderman?
Where are you? I'm coming.
Need an enderman. Yep, we need an enderman.
Dale behind you. Well,
I already got one from Cabo. Ah, almost. Oh yeah, we already see the cobble rising here, so it's working. Hooray! And let's see what happens to the cobble here. I just need to get up further. And after the cobble has been raised, it's going to get sorted into this tower of chests here, which is, well, the first part of my new quick sorting system here. So when I was thinking about what to do here, I was messing around with a sorter, which in general can sort items way quicker than the standard designs, because, well, we are even producing the cobblestone at a very high rate here, so it doesn't make sense to hook up a sorter which can only sort 1 cobble per second if 3 people are digging with instant mine. So this setup here is currently able to sort in 10 items per second of each item type. And yeah, right now it's set up to only sort out cobblestone and dirt, and the rest is just gets sent to another chest threshold over here. And I'm also already developing a complete storage room system featuring this design here. And this will be, yeah, just for a bulk storage room for each item type where you have plenty of, like netherrack, dirt, cobblestone. And yeah, it will be featuring a really, really fast sorting. And so for this perimeter, I guess we can already tell you the plan. But before we do that, I'm just going to quickly tell you how this redstone works. So we do have 4 parallel sorters. If you take a look at the top here, you can see that on both sides there's a dispenser firing 5 items per second into the water current here. And, well, in each current there is 2 hopper sorters for each item type, pretty much, adjacent. And, well, the redstone wire is made in a way that it doesn't interfere with each other, which is important if you have this quick item current. And so those 4 sorters pretty much all do the same. They sort out cobblestone, and then they are they are hooked up to this large chain of hoppers. And we are back. So now you saw how this sorting system is working. I'm also planning or soon releasing a video about the complete mechanism, and I will also show the redstone more in detail about it. But as you can see, there are more chests and more redstone around here already, and this is set up by Sir Rob Hi-Fi, so maybe you can quickly go over what you did here.
Okay, well, I did make a video about this setup, but most of these filters are the standard filter. I think it was AC Tennis that came up with it. But if you'll notice, there's 2 that are different, and those are fat pipes. One is actually for sand and one is for cobble. And I'm going to set up others for netherrack and stuff that's going to come out of your bulk storage, part of your bulk storage system.
Yeah.
And they are set up in such a way that they cannot overflow and then crosstalk with the filters next to them, and they lock. So
to quickly sum it up, we do have the plan to put up the central storage room right in here, and in each of those corridors you will be able to access pretty much every item type from just standing in one spot here. So this is very, very user-friendly and really cool interface designed by Rob. And at the bottom rows we will have everything which cannot be sorted. And yeah, as you can see, we already have a lot of item frames around here. And speaking of item frames, let me quickly tell you something. Cabo wrote a mod to reduce the lag of item frames, and I'm already using this mod here because we have quite a lot of item frames around here, and it's already noticeable, so we may see that the texture looks a slight bit different, but that's just because he completely modified the way the render engine works, or the item frames are rendered, and maybe you can go quickly over it and what performance improve you got.
Yeah, okay, so the way Mojang was originally rendering them was by recalculating the bounding box of planks. They were doing this many times. So I just completely removed all of that and started drawing the faces directly. So that's why the textures maybe look slightly different. I think they're just 2 rows of pixels that are slightly different. I haven't quite figured out how to get those right yet, but it improves performance quite a bit. With 400 item frames on a super flat world, with the old method, I was getting about 32 frames per second, but with the new method, I was getting around 105. So pretty big improvement.
Yeah, 3 times more FPS with item frames. That should be definitely worth it, because in a storage room like this, you will have, when it's done, several hundred item frames. And unless you have a super PC, even on my PC, I really notice the lag. It's like 600 item frames and more, and the frame rate goes below gets to an annoying point. So we really needed something like this, and I think you will publish your mod soon, or so everyone can check it out in case he has issues with lagging item frames. And so the plan is to add the bulk storage system, which is, well, quick but not compact, into the center here for all item types which we get a lot of, and then for all the other items we have this interface here, so we in total will have hopefully the perfect compromise between quick sorting and quick access. And yeah, that's pretty much it about this sorting system here. Hey, don't fall down, dog. Watch out. You just landed at the border there. It was pretty close.
I feel like a little kid in a candy store. You know, like, oh, staring up.
Yeah, those chests are currently all empty. We didn't say... Wait, they are not empty.
No, they're not.
Some of them do actually already have stuff in it. Let's check the diamond chests. Oh. But at least... Yeah, that's amazing, but we'll soon obviously try to fill it in as quick as possible. And by the way, we didn't set up an ice stream but a hopper chain here, because obviously the items will get unloaded at some point, but we just wanted to make sure that they will continue to transport and whatnot. And so it's just safer to keep them in hoppers, because they don't have a chance at all to despawn. And also this is already a pretty big storage, just a poor chain of hoppers. And yeah, now you might wonder, how did we get so many hoppers at all? Because including the 4 beacons and the hoppers, this is quite a lot of iron. And for this, well, Tango developed it, and now we can show it to you because the NDA is lifted. We got a new iron farm concept, and we will next just show it to you and show you all the benefits and all the features of the new iron farm system. So one thing I forgot before we go over, and you can already hear the noise inside. This is a peaceful mob switch, which was, I think, mainly designed by Panda but built up by Rob. Rob, can you quickly go over the features and the system?
Yeah, it's just a normal zombie spawner inside here, and then when they pass this point, it shoots out a pumpkin, and if they can pick it up, they will. And the ones down below are all wearing pumpkins on their head.
Oh, so there are all... We should probably refill this dispenser soon, or hook up a hopper with a chest of pumpkins. And
well, we've already got enough down there. We don't need any more.
Well, this really works perfectly, because in here well, lighting this up would totally make no sense at all, since we are digging the blocks away right after we place the torches. But this way you can see there are no mobs around in this complete area, just because of this little peaceful mob switch here. Yeah, awesome idea, and really helping us out a lot. So is there anything to know of interest down there, or is it just a drop for the zombies? I actually haven't checked it out yet.
I think there's a portal down there. That's about it.
Let's go and take a look at those zombies. Wanna see how they are feeling down there. Oh yeah, that's compact package of them. Some of them are also wearing some troubles. One of them is enchanted. We should probably try to get those.
Yep. I'm gonna build me one of these for sure, because yesterday in the World Tour I got nasty creeper attacked again.
Oh.
And that is my next project, making me one of these. You can bet. Very useful. I wonder why nobody uses these things or has used them more, because it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
If you wanna have a complete, well, peaceful switch for the complete area, if you build this in the spawn chunks, it should be keeping all mobs from spawning, even if you're in another area, right? Or did I forget something
Yes,
about
that's
this?
right, but only in the overworld, not in the Nether in the end.
Yeah, that's
So
for sure, but you can at least
world matches are
avoid
connected.
any creeper interference on your way to your underground
Yeah.
castle or whatever.
Well,
So,
they also should be said in multiplayer. It depends on where the players are and how they are distributed, how many chunks are loaded, or on if it works, or how many mobs you need that it works. In single player, it's always around 80 mobs, but in multiplayer, it's a little bit more complicated, so it might not work there.
yeah, that's also why we got 280 mobs in here, because if we are running around, we are loading far more chunks than just a single player, and therefore the mob cap is higher. But yeah, they are not really a huge problem. Let's go and check out the iron farm. Okay, let's get started. So, if you saw this portal already, we have no cameras beyond this portal sign, which we are now officially allowed to break. So, let's get rid of them and show what's behind it. Ta-da, tension rises. And here we are, a huge curtain of wines. That's what we wanted to show you. And on the other side there is this thing. Well, obviously this is the iron farm. So here we are, the new iron trench. So this is how Tango called it. And it's, well, if you want to guess how many villages are in here, what would you think? This is a stack design of villages. It's not 2, it's not 4, it's not 8, it's not 16. We have 32 villages, 32 different villages, distinct villages in here, which are all spawning golems independently. And the best part about this, we already have 2 of them set up. So in total we have currently 64 villages, so 64 times the production rate of a normal iron golem farm. And how the hell is this working? Well, we'll go over the different features just very quickly and some of what we changed. But you should, if you really want to know how this is working and understand the principle, check out Tango's tutorial video. He really took the effort and made a 1 hour long video to explain this, because it is not simple at all. This is a pretty concept and very well worked out principle, but it is a little bit, it takes a little bit of time to understand how this is working. So I guess if you're interested, you should take the time. I will link it in the description. And now let's go quickly over the changes we made to adapt the system here. I'm ready.
So just anytime?
You can anytime, yep.
Okay. Alright, so a couple of the new things that are the biggest changes are, you notice in the side here, we no longer have a drop where the iron golems go down. We now kill them immediately by putting lava in their heads. So they'll spawn in here, they actually spawn in the space with the lava, and then they die immediately. and their drops get washed down to the center where you can see a chain of hoppers. So then we just take the drops coming from the hopper, send them down, and the reset system, instead of detecting like in Tango's video with pressure plates, just uses a comparator on a hopper to detect if items are coming through rather than if iron golems are going through. So that's the biggest change. And then also on the side here behind JL, so if you turn around, you can see we have instant wire set up, and this runs all the way down to the next level. This allows us to set up more than one on the same level because we don't have to worry about timing. We can just run everything from the timing of one. And because those hoppers are transparent in the middle, and lava as well, they let light through, so we can just stack them directly on top of each other. So now we have two of these stacked directly on top of each other. This instant wire, yeah.
Sorry, just wanted to say this was pretty much the main reason why we changed it, because the original system by Tango wasn't stackable, since we had a water current in the middle to flush the iron golems away, but this is. And lava and hoppers don't change the light level of the sun. And by the way, this is also might be interesting to note. If you want to have redstone wire running across somewhere where you don't want to block off the sunlight, pretty much a hopper is the only way to do so. Everything else, like glowstone or slabs, will change the sunlight level, but hoppers are completely transparent. It's just like a glass block. And so if you want to take a just closer look at the instant wire here, maybe this Cabo designed this. It's an adapted version of Zepplin's instant wire, which he once showed in one of the update videos he made. To sum it up, when there is a signal coming in from the top, piston extends in the same tick. It's gonna notice that there is no block blocking the diagonal part of this wire here anymore, so the wire can continue traveling down. And this instant wire just goes down to the bottom farm. And same is happening when you unpower the wire. In the moment the power gets removed, you have this piston here instantly retracting, and therefore the power of this block here, which would normally be in front of this repeater, instantly goes off. And it's really, really simple actually, and really well working, but obviously a lot of work to set this up. So props to everyone. I think you made this mostly. Or did anyone help you?
I did the wiring, but Rob, Gannon, and Philip did a lot of the building with me. So
yeah, that's amazing. And by the way, those vines, when talking about them, are perfect for any Spider-Man moves with ender pearls here. It's it's so fun just gliding along them. It probably took, I don't know, 40 hours or more for them to actually grow down. So that's also, you see how much work we put into this. Let's just walk around a little bit and take a look at the different parts. I'm just going to go too much in detail, but over here we do have the sorter, which is sorting out roses. So in this chest there are just roses in it, and I think they are just getting dispensed. Yep. So if there is a golem spawning, those roses will land just here and despawn. You should probably hook up a cactus or something. And on the other side, there is the iron gets sorted out, and I currently can't see where it is actually, but down there is a huge array of chests, and already a lot of blocks of iron are in here. Again, I think in total we got around 3.5 double chests of iron blocks so far from this. And that's only within a few time. How much did we get?
I think it's already more than 4.
What? Yeah. Already more than 4? Absolutely incredible. Those walls in here are just to reduce the lag when it's resetting, and that is also what it's doing at the moment. Therefore, no golems are spawning. But I will quickly demonstrate you once this is done how quick this is spawning by just making a quick flyby. You will see this in a moment. But as I said, it's probably going to be too long and too difficult to explain the wiring here in the Servertour. And so I just hope you get the main principle. It's those 32 villages are actually, let's just take another look inside. Each of those door rows here belongs to a separate village. And so the main principle is that we can create different villages by putting a new door more than 64 apart from every other village center. And after that, we can place doors in a certain manner and remove them, or not remove them, but place blocks so that they are not counted as village doors anymore, so that we can move those villages after they've been created together. And this is what the machine is automatically doing. And it's 32 villages, 32 doors, because that's the maximum pretty much amount a single villager can track, because it will only track doors 60 meters in each side. Yeah, so that's the basic principle. And let's go on and check out what else we built on the server. So one more look at the farm. This is the bottom part of it. There are the 2 rows of lava where the golems do spawn, and at the top there you see the second one. And we will eventually later on actually add a 3rd row here, but that would require those chunks to be dug out. And well, we won't tell you yet for which reason we actually do need so much iron, but there is one reason why we want to have as much iron as possible, and well, can't get enough. But as soon as something is set up, we will show you more about this. I just must admit that I'm not the real Spider-Man. Dockham is. Awesome, dude.
Oh, wow.
In survival. Don't tell him how to do it. Super secret. The floating trick.
Oh yeah. I can do it. Wait, I need to train a little bit harder here. That requires a lot of special skills. Whoa. Okay, good luck with getting down. Okay, then
mention it. You can say because of the stupid invisibility bug.
Yeah, let's do it this way. So before we finish the episode, we wanted to show you this over here, and unfortunately I couldn't show you the way to this because there's currently a stupid invisibility bug every time you walk through a portal. Some people are not getting rendered anymore and you have to relock, but this is just very close to the witch farm in general, and it's a skeleton farm made by Tangotek and Panda. Maybe you want to quickly go over the features of your farm, Panda?
Yeah, it's we got the skeleton spawner up here, which spawns skeleton. They then get transported along there, get transported up somewhere behind this wall here, and finally fell down and land over here, and they are one-hit kill. And you can just kill them. I'm just using the looting sword at the moment because there's one in with the chain armor, and I want to have the chance to get it. There, we killed it. Maybe we were lucky. Yeah, and that's first mode, that you can just punch them, but you can also flick this lever and then they directly die, so you could go AFK.
Yeah,
like
the advantage of the system here... Alright, finish your sentence first, sorry.
Oh yeah. Back here we then got the wiring, but I don't think we need to show it again, because I already showed it in the Zipcrowd episode.
Yeah, so if you take a closer look here, the soul sand will always grab the items below, and if you switch to the other mode, it actually kills all the skeletons which drop here, but the ones which have feather falling armor or any other kind of protection armor will survive. And this is not a bug but a feature, as Panda already said in his video, because this way you can later on, after AFK for a night here, probably get like 80 skeletons with enchanted armor. And then if you then use the splash potion and the looting sword, you know the trick: if you hold the looting sword in your hand while the skeletons are dying, you will get the effect on all of those skeletons. You will eventually get a lot of enchanted armor. So we can actually check this armor out. It's behind the back door here, in those chests, I think. Somewhere in here there's lots of enchanted armor. Where was it again?
It's in the front.
In the front again?
Yep.
Okay.
This one.
Which one?
The middle one.
Middle. Oh, there we are. So, what did we get so far? Feather falling 3 boots, respiration helmets, protection. Oh, a blast protection set, protect 3 leggings. So, I would say this armor set here is already really... Well, you could probably combine them together with an anvil and get a complete set of full golden armor with good enchantments on it just from those skeletons. Yeah, pretty awesome idea, I guess. This setup over here is just an extremely simple brewing station to get the, what was it again, health potions to kill the skeletons. And
yeah.
Is there anything special about it?
You can just take the potions Not really. You just have to put in the ingredients on the top, and if you take now the potions out, it starts brewing again. It's not fully automatic. It's just yeah, a little bit automated.
Yeah, but it's very good for temporary reasons, I guess. Obviously, we will set up a more automated potion brewing system at our main area later on. But for now, I think we are already done with it. And oh, this looks amazing! It looks like your pickaxe is opening up a little bit and then closing again to get to the shovel. Philip, wow! I don't know. It looks like you could grab something with this pickaxe shovel combination. Yeah, so whatever. That's it for this episode. I'm trying to release a new episode soonish, and if I don't have too much to show you, I will just make a LP kind of episode maybe once. A little bit actually showing us building, but so that you get more stuff to see. You'll definitely not wait that long anymore next time. So, see you in the next episode, and goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye.